your girl Megan. Alright, so for today's meal prep, it's a dessert. I haven't done a dessert. I don't think I've done many desserts on, maybe like 3. The red velvet cake. Anyway, they're in the playlist, in the meal prep playlist if you guys want to see those. But this is a special treat for you guys because it was highly requested off of Facebook and Instagram. When I posted the picture, it was like, please tell me there's a video for this. Where's the video? When's it coming? I need the video. It's going to be my banana pudding cake. So it was delicious. Like, it was gone literally in like a day and a half. Yeah, it was
about a day
gone.
and a half.
For this, I have a lot of ingredients on the counter, but they're going to be broken up into different pieces. So I'll go over the ingredients and then we'll go step by step into what we need. Alright, so first we have some Nilla Wafers. You can use, if you can find the off-brand, which I could not find the off-brand anywhere, so I had to pay. If you can find the off-brand, then they were just as fine. So then we have some all-purpose flour, some bananas. You don't need much, maybe 2 or 3 depending on how many tiers of your cake where you're making. This one has 3 tiers, so we got probably use about 2 or 3 bananas. Anyway, so you got 3 eggs, 3 whole eggs, 2 egg whites. We have some baking powder, some vanilla, 2 sticks of unsalted butter, 1 3/4 cup of sugar, 2 cups of 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. We have vanilla and banana cream pudding mixes. We have 1.5 cup of whole milk, some Baker's Joy to spray the pans, and 4 tablespoons of powdered sugar. And I believe this was 3 cups of all-purpose flour. And that's it. You need probably like, depending on how many bananas you're using, because you're going to slice them just like you normally would with the normal banana pudding. Oh, forgot something else too. You're going to need sweetened condensed milk. So add that to your list. I'll put it in the description box what all y'all need. But you also need some lemon juice. Lemon juice or any type of fruit juice really will help stop the bananas from turning brown. I'm gonna soak the bananas in like lemon juice and water, and that way they won't turn brown. Alright, so my mixing bowl and the whisk attachment has been in the freezer for about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. You want your bowl and your whisk to be cold if you're making your whipped cream from scratch, which I am. You can buy your whipped cream or Cool Whip in the tub, which is fine, but I like to make things and know what's going in my stuff, so I make it from scratch. So we're gonna slide some of this stuff away, go ahead and make the whipped cream so that it can be chilling in the fridge while the cake and everything is baking and stuff, and then we'll be back. Alright, so like I said, we're gonna make our homemade whipped cream, and the whipped cream is basically for your topping, your frosting. So, but because whipped cream isn't like a super stiff consistency, I'm gonna add something to help make it stick, and that way you're able to pipe it if you wanted to decorate it and do all that stuff and get fancy. You'll see it at the end. Alright, so I said my bowl and the whisk has been in the freezer for about an hour. It doesn't have to be in there that long, as long as it's like super cold. Or if you're using like a hand mixer, do like a double boiler where you had like the ice water underneath it, the bowl, that way the bowl can stay cold. So this is cold, it's not room temperature, so I'm going to add in the 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, scrape down all of that. Right. To that,
Could you just set it on the counter?
No, that's my oven's preheating at 350 degrees. just told. All right, so to that I'm gonna add 4 tablespoons of powdered sugar. So if I wasn't using it as a frosting or icing for the cake, I would just normally whip it and be done. Add a little bit of vanilla. The powdered sugar is what actually sweetens it, because without it, it would just be bland Cool Whip. So because I want it to be a little bit stiffer, I'm going to take one of those packs of the vanilla frosting and add in 2 tablespoons, a little over 2. You can use the rest to go into your, actually, you know what?
Put the whole pack?
Put the whole pack in there.
I knew it. That's my baby.
Hush.
We go all in, y'all. All in.
And for a little extra, just add a little bit of vanilla. Alright. So now, raise it up. Continue the process for the remainder of the 5 minutes. Alright.
So that's our icing.
Yep. That's the frosting.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's how I remembered it. Let me get that. Let me just take that whole thing.
Well, just gonna take the whole thing. Alright, so going to just put this into a bowl or container or whatever you got. Put it in the fridge until you're ready for it. That way it has time to set. Oh, and you may have saw me add a little bit of extra heavy whipping cream to it, because I wanted to make sure that I had enough frosting to do the whole thing. Alright, so pop this in the fridge, clean up my bowl, my workspace, and we back to make the cake. Alright y'all, so our frosting is in the freezer, because you know, like Cool Whip normally is in the freezer section, so just popped it in the freezer until I'm ready to use it. Alright, so now let's get the cake batter done. So for the cake batter, went over the ingredients already, but again, we got 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 3 teaspoons, of vanilla extract, 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder. I know which way you were going. 3 large eggs at room temperature, 2 large egg whites at room temperature, 1.5 cup of whole milk. You can use 2% if you like. It's at room temperature as well. 2 boxes or 1 big size of banana cream, and 2 sticks of butter. So let's get to creaming the butter and the sugar.
So we changed attachments this
Yes,
time.
so I'm sorry. Look at you.
I got you. I'm here.
So yes, so we're gonna cream in our 2 sticks of butter. They've been at room temperature.
We went from the whisk to the paddle, guys.
Yes. All right. Sorry.
You got your bleach towel?
Yes, I do. Ta-da! All right, and gonna add in 1 3/4 cup of sugar. And just cream it together. Alright. Turn it down. Now I'm going to start with the eggs. Add them one at a time. Last whole egg. Now that that's blended, add in your 2 egg whites. May be hard to do that one at a time since they're just egg whites, but maybe like half it. Ain't no happening in that one. Go on, dump it in there.
You say go on, dump it in there, baby?
Go on, dump it in there. Alright. So as that's mixing, get the last of your wet ingredient, which is your vanilla. While that's mixed, you can scrape just to make sure all the sugar has been.
I smell that vanilla.
Smells good. All right, so now that that's together, now it's time to mix in your dry ingredients. You can whisk these. I just ain't gonna do it right now, so it'll be fine. So to your
baking powder,
to your flour, add in your baking powder and your banana pudding. Thank you. All right, so you add in 2 packets of banana pudding or 1 big family size thing of banana pudding. And just
got a little fork.
Oops, mix them together. Alright, now I'm gonna gradually add in your dry ingredients. Start out on low. You definitely don't want to over mix your cake batter ever. So you're just mixing this until it becomes incorporated with your wet ingredients. Last part of it, add in your 1.5 cup of milk. point, it's pretty much done. You want to scrape down, make sure all the flour is in. Scrape down the sides. This is a thick batter. Okay. It's not like your normal cake. So, take your baker's joy or whatever cooking spray you're going to use. These are 8-inch pans. And as you can see, there are 3 of them. You can do them in 9-inch and just do 2 layers, or you can do 3. It's enough batter for that. Alright, so y'all saw me do the red velvet cake. Y'all already know what this is for. So
you didn't get away from it, did you?
No. That's just so that
each layer has the same amount.
Right. Like I said, it's gonna be it's a thick batter. That wasn't in the full thing, so the rest of it just gonna go in here.
There you go. That one been getting cheated.
It ain't been getting cheated. Touch your mouth.
There you go. Help it out. There you go. We there. We there now.
Would you hush?
Huh? Get that bowl. Get the bowl clean. I need to see it when you get done. Make sure you got everything out.
I don't know what to do with you.
You shaking your head at me?
Yes.
That's acceptable.
Alright.
I gotta smooth it out.
Just smoothing it out.
I beat you to the punch, baby.
Yes.
I'm on today.
And if by chance they aren't even, it's gonna be alright.
Everything's gonna be alright. I ain't scared.
Sorry.
What was that for again?
To release any bubbles that may be in the batter. Like I said, this is a thick batter, so if you got bubbles in there, then that means that you probably didn't mix all of your flour well. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in the oven. It's been cooking, cooking, Lord Jesus. It's been preheating to 350 degrees, so we're gonna bake these for about 25 minutes, depending on your oven. So if you've been using your oven, you kind of know if your oven runs hot or cold. But bake it at the 25-minute mark. Test it with a toothpick. If it comes out clean, then you're done. Alright guys, so our cake is almost done. Probably about, I checked it at 25 minutes and needed a little bit more time. So while that's still finishing, I'm going to go ahead and make the filling. For the filling of the cake, we took a cup of that frosting that I made, or if you're not making your own, you'll make a cup of Cool Whip, 1 pack of vanilla mix, 1 1/4 cup of whole milk, and you mix it together, and that's it. And you mix it just like you would mix normal pudding.
So that's done.
But I also need to make the wet glaze for the cake.
Man, good. Everything's smelling good today. I think just because I like that cake, I remember how it tastes, so I'm ready for it. Gotta wait till it get cold though.
Not really.
I want that nice cold.
Special.
Thank you.
Alright. Like I said, it goes in the fridge. Let that sit for at least 15 minutes or until you're ready for it. So now, like I said, you just need to make a wet glaze for the cake. So here I have 4 tablespoons of milk, and I'm gonna do equal parts of sweetened condensed milk.
So you're gonna get 4 of those.
Equal parts is.
Ooh, buddy. That's what equal parts is. Smart.
Just
Say something. Say something. Got a little one, ain't that cute?
You need help. Alright. So you're basically just mixing it. Just combining the milk and the sweetened condensed milk, making it into an even sweeter milk, and you're good.
So you're gonna put this in the refrigerator too?
Yes. So
for how long?
Basically until the cake is cool.
Okay.
So yeah, it goes in the fridge until the cake is cool. And then at that point, we'll be back to pipe our bags, slice up our bananas, and then assemble the cake. Alright guys, so you saw me cut up the bananas and let them soak in lemon juice and water for about 5 minutes. I cut off the top of the cake, and so now we're getting ready to assemble the cake. I probably won't be doing a whole lot of talking after the first layer because it's just a repetitive step, so I'll do the first layer and then I'll probably just speed through the rest until we get to the top part. Alright, so you want to take your wet, not wet, but your condensed milk and milk mixture that you made and that's been chilling in the fridge. So you want to take that and just brush it over the top. Now, you're going to take your bananas and layer them. Just like you would do a normal banana pudding. Now that's done, you want to take some of your filling and pop it on top and spread it. Doesn't have to be perfect. As you can see, they start to stick. Okay. And like I said, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and repeat the steps, and I'll be back when we get ready to put the final touches on. Alright guys, so I've put the last layer of cake on and just flip it over so that the bottom is, or the top is the bottom. So it's a smooth surface. Alright, so take your, I forgot to mention that you should take, if you put your whipped cream, if you made your whipped cream, if you put it in the freezer, take it out or sit it in the fridge while the cake finishes cooling so that it can thaw out and not be like rock hard. Alright, so it's really just like your icing cake. So now, just take your Nilla Wafers and decorate it however you want. Okay guys, so at this point you can either leave it as is or you can spruce it up.
Oh,
Don't do that again. Alright, so I'm gonna add some
crumbles.
So-called crumbles to the top. Hey babe.
No, don't hate baby nothing. I did good on those crumbles.
Yeah, you did.
Say one more thing, I swear.
I've been giving him a
Hard time
all day. Alright.
That was a big piece that you did.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, that
I'm
was.
gonna give you that one.
Yeah.
You was the only one in there.
She. Look at that.
That's different.
Alright. So let's just. So, hopefully you have some room in your refrigerator, because since it is a whipped topping, it'll need to be refrigerated at all times until it's done, pretty much. So thanks for watching. That's it. So thanks for watching. Be sure to give us a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and share this video on all of your social media however you see fit. Alright guys, bye. Hey family, thanks for watching.
Please be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Also, check out our latest video and be sure to subscribe.
Bye
Bye guys.